Y'all believe he gonna see. So I think at the end of the day, I think Haney should come out on top. Even I think he beats Loma, man. I think he beats Loma. I would have probably said that a year ago. But the thing is that we don't know when Loma's gonna come back. He's older now. But this is the thing. See, y'all don't see what I see. You take those angles away from Loma from getting around on the outside, he's ordinary, man.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV, back at y'all with another one. So what you just heard was the voice of two-division world champion, superstar boxer turned retired colorful boxing analyst and pundit for ESPN and Top Rank, and Timothy Desert Storm Bradley, completely agreeing with what I've been saying to you guys about Olympic two-time gold medalist, three-division world champion, former unified lightweight world champion, Ukrainian superstar boxer Vasily Lomachenko, who has 16 wins, 2 losses, no draws, 11 wins by way of knockout, 34 years of age, 5'6" with a 66-inch arm reach. With that said, I've been telling you guys that when you eliminate Vasily Lomachenko's angles, he is an ordinary fighter. Lomachenko is the matrix when he's the front runner, okay? When he's able to come downhill and he's comfortable doing what he wants to do, then he's going to look spectacular in the ring. But you make Lomachenko uncomfortable, like former unified lightweight world champion superstar boxer Teofimo Lopez did, with his aggression coming forward and not allowing Lomachenko to get comfortable. You didn't see the matrix. You didn't see Lomachenko. Okay, you saw Vasily Lomachenko. You saw exactly who he is. I told you guys going into the Teofimo Lopez fight that I was picking Teofimo Lopez, and I told you why. Because when you're big, athletic, and strong and can move around the ring, and Lomachenko don't have the athletic advantage over you, he's not the same guy. And even when he does, like when he fought Orlando Salido, okay, and he lost the fight to Orlando Salido, well, he wasn't comfortable. And then after the fight, he told you that he had to get acclimated to the pro rankings and the tactics that's used. He is a finesse fighter. In the fight with Teofimo Lopez, he didn't throw double-digit punches till after the 7th round or the 7th round. And he lost all those rounds leading up into that round. Why? Because he wasn't comfortable in the position that he was being put in, and he didn't have the athletic advantage over Teofimo Lopez that he normally has over all his opponents. You see how he looked spectacular against Richard Comey, who he had the athletic advantage over. He looked spectacular against Nakatani, who he had the athletic advantage over, right? He don't have the athletic advantage over you. He don't look the same, okay? He'll make you miss, but he won't make you pay. And so here, Timothy Bradley is explaining why he's picking undisputed lightweight world champion superstar boxer Devin the Dream Haney, who is 28 wins, no losses, no draws, 15 wins by way of knockout, 23 years of age, 5'9.5" with a 72-inch arm reach, to beat Lomachenko because of his athletic ability, his size, his range, his ring IQ, okay? His hand speed, his foot speed. Lomachenko is not going to have an advantage. He's just as technically gifted and fundamentally sound as Lomachenko is. He has just as high of a ring IQ as Lomachenko does. And when you equal the playing field with Vasily Lomachenko, well, what does he rely on? He'll make you miss, but he won't make you pay because he's not comfortable if you can touch him back. So listen to what Timothy Bradley had to say. As I've been telling you guys, okay, when you eliminate the matrix, quote unquote, of part of Lomachenko's game, what do you have left, right? What is his plan B? He doesn't display a plan B. Thus the reason why I told you guys I'm picking undefeated three-division world champion superstar boxer Gervonta Tank Davis, who has 27 wins, no losses, no draw, 25 wins by way of knockout, 27 years of age, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach, to beat Vasily Lomachenko as well. Because why? Gervonta Tank Davis is a southpaw just like Vasily Lomachenko. But ultimately, Gervonta Tank Davis is just as athletic, just more explosive, with more power, and just as high as a ring IQ. So he won't have the foot speed advantage, hand speed advantage, nor will he have the ring IQ. And Gervonta Tank Davis can get very physical. He has a lot of power in both hands. he has the ultimate equalizer, which means Lomachenko is going to be even more cautious when Gervonta Tank Davis is the aggressor, just like he was very cautious when he fought against Teofimo Lopez, okay, who is now 16 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 11 wins by way of knockout, 12 wins by way of knockout. He is 24 years of age, 5'8" with a 68-inch arm reach. Okay, he wasn't comfortable with Teofimo Lopez's athletic ability, his power. When he had his moments, I thought Teofimo Lopez won the first 7 rounds. Then I thought that, Lomachenko won 8, 9, 10, and 11. Why? Because if you look at the turn that took place, Teofimo Lopez, he decided to stay in the pocket, okay, in the shoulder roll, stand flat-footed, not be aggressive, tried to play the counter-puncher opposed to the aggressor, okay, and tried to sit down on those punches, thought that it was time to get Lomachenko out of there, thought he could knock him out at that point, set him a trap, and that wasn't the case. Because what he did, he played into the wheelhouse, into the advantage of Lomachenko. When you're flat-footed and you're predictable, looking for one punch, he's going to look like the Matrix. He looked so much like the Matrix in 8, 9, 10, and 11 that I thought there was a point in time in the 10th round that he was getting ready to stop Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez was taking such clean punches. But in the 12th round, Teofimo Lopez went back to what he did in rounds 1 through 7, being the aggressor. And guess what? The tides turned, and he looked like he was on the verge of stopping Lomachenko until he suffered a headbutt and a cut, okay? So you got to pay attention to the little nuances, the things that take place in the ring, okay? Instead of just seeing the results. The results are good, but look how it led up to the results. Look at everything that unfolded, okay? Oh, listen what Timothy Bradley stated. He reiterated just what I always tell you.
Come back, he's older now, but this is the thing. See, y'all don't see what I see. You take those angles away from Loma from getting around on the outside, he's ordinary, man. I'm telling you. That's where he has success, when he's moving and he gets outside and he starts working those angles. That's when he's a problem. But you take that away, you keep him directly in front of you, and he try to get outside on that weak side and you step around, and then you just turn that back foot and get around him, you take that angle away from him. He's smaller guys, and he can pick him. Hit him with, he got on right hand, and he got a left hook too. Those are the 2 punches that can operate a southpaw. And Haney has been doing this since the crib, man.
See what I told you, Timothy Bradley, epic breakdown. Because, see, the athletic advantage that Lomachenko has allows him to get on the outside like Timothy Bradley is breaking down. It allows you to get on the outside, and he could use those angles, and he could use those certain punches with southpaw advantage. He has a right hook, like he said. He has a straight left hand. He's athletic, he's quick, and he has a high ring IQ, right? So he wants to turn you. He wants to put you out of position where he could capitalize. But when you're athletic enough to be able to pivot with him and not allow him to get to the outside, he's a little guy at 5'6" with a 66-inch arm reach. And once again, he's rendered helpless because of his ring IQ. He does not want to get touched. He's a finesse fighter. He does not want to get physical, okay? He wants to be physical. He wants to dish it out, but he doesn't want to take it, okay? And so with that said, this is what I've been telling you guys. But yet, he lost to a guy in Teofimo Lopez who had 15 fights, 1 title fight, 23 years of age. That's who he lost to. He lost to a journeyman in Orlando Salido, who was a champion, no doubt, rough and rugged, but he was knocked out 5 times in his first 15 fights. These are guys Lomachenko lost to, but yet ESPN and the boxing world will still have Lomachenko ranked very high in their pound-for-pound list. Why? Because like I told you, they're trying to create a narrative. They're trying to tell you what you see opposed to you actually understanding what you're watching, okay? They're not trying to allow you to see what you see. They're trying to tell you what you see, and that's the difference, okay? So with that said, Devin Haney is very long. He's very rangy. He's very athletic. Okay, he has a very high ring IQ, and he's very disciplined ultimately. He can use his jab. He'll use the straight right hand. He'll use a basic game plan, as he did against former unified lightweight world champion, superstar boxer, Australian star boxer, George Kambosos Jr. in which he dominated and pitched a shutout, just using a jab, a basic game plan, and dominated George Kambosos to become undisputed. Let's listen to what Timothy Bradley had to say again. He reiterated everything I told you. So when you guys sit here and tell me that, oh, Blue don't know what he's talking about.
In front of you, and he try to get outside on that weak side and step around, and then you just turn that back foot and get around him, you take that angle away from him. He didn't know what to do. He's a smaller guy, and he can pick him. Hit him with, he got a right hand, and he got a left hook too. You know, those are the two punches that can operate a southpaw. And Haney has been doing this since the crib, man.
So see, he doesn't have the pedigree. Everybody talks about, the pedigree of Vasily Lomachenko, the amateur background, but they don't tell you about what's taking place in the pros. He's 16 wins with 2 losses in 18 fights. Okay, he's not a world champion. He had 2 comeback fights again against Richard Comey and Nakatani, who are tailor-made for his style. Period.
That's when he's a problem. But you Loma from getting around on the outside, he's ordinary, man.
He's ordinary.
I'm telling you. That's where he has success, when he's moving and he gets outside and he starts working on angles. That's when he's a problem.
As I told you guys. But that's all I got for y'all. Make sure you hit the like button. Drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue. Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notification. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Y'all already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to New Media. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.